I was surprised about everything. Michael Bisping hit me so hard in the first round, I didn't even know what day it was. I remember when I came to looking at him and thinking, oh my God, you have no idea how bad you hurt me, or you'd step in and do something about it. And I mean, the whole fight, you know, I was never in a position tonight where I was comfortable, not one. It was 15 awkward minutes. I got him down on the ground, he'd throw a hook in, blocking me. I could tell, well, he wants me to create space. As soon as I do, he's going to get up. Sure enough, as soon as I created space, he pushed away, he popped up. I don't have a bad thing in the world to say about the guy.
Chael, Michael said in a post-fight interview that you'd said to him in the octagon before the scores were read out that you thought you might have got the first and second round. Is that true? Can you verify that?
Yeah, I can verify that. You know, yeah, I did say that to him. I said, hey, what do you think? And he said, I don't know. He said, I think I might have got the first two. And I said, yeah, I think you might be right. That doesn't mean I disagree with the judges. You know, they were close rounds. You know, even a 30-27 round, you know, I would agree that he should have got a round in there somewhere. But they could have been razor thin, but if a judge thinks you win, it leaves, you know, you can have a 30-27 round fight that's still a very close 30-27. So I don't know that judge was out of his mind. But yeah, if it would have gone the other way, I don't know that I would be complaining.
Matthew.
Is this on? Check, check. Matthew C. Scar with Cage Fanatic. Chael, when I spoke to you about a month ago, you had guaranteed me without a doubt that you would never fight Anderson Silva again. After this victory, it's all but assured that you're going to fight Anderson. What do you have to say to that? Do you think that you will fight Anderson?
Well, I know that I'll do my part in that. Do I think that he'll sign to fight? No, I don't. I don't. But we'll see. I mean, I've been wrong before. They've tried to get him to fight 4 times. That's the one thing they don't tell you, and I'm not trying to go against the brass here, but the one thing that they haven't revealed is they've offered him the fight 4 times, and he said no 4 times. Mysteriously, he's supposed to accept on the 5th. You know, the saying is 3rd time's a charm. I've never heard of 5th time's the charm. I can tell you this, I have never backed down, and I never will. If he wants to fight or is willing to, I will do my part, but this isn't my goal to help lure him out. I talk like this so I can get off the topic of Anderson. I'd rather talk about real men like Mr. Bisping, who steps in on 10 days' notice and fights me. You know, those are the kind of guys that I'd rather give media attention to. Not some bum hiding in Brazil.
Chael, going into...
Question for Chael, over here, to your left. Hey, presuming that Silva does accept the 5th fight, or the 5th challenge from you, what do you feel going into Sao Paulo in that environment? How do you think you'll handle that situation?
Well, first off, I appreciate the premise of your question. It sounds like you're concerned for my safety. But in fairness, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to pick up your local newspaper. Chicago isn't exactly a haven for civility at all times. I don't know that I'm completely safe on the streets around here, but I showed up anyway. And secondly, if those blowhards with their blow darts want to come at me, they can send anybody they want, but don't send anybody you want back.
Quick question for Chael. Chael, if Anderson Silva does accept the fight, ideally, when would you like to fight him?
Well, ideally right now, and I don't say that to be funny. I mean, I hate the way the architecture of this sport is set up. To fight 3 times a year is such a waste of the other 49 weekends of the year. I mean, where I come from, it's not Saturday night if you're not fighting with somebody. So, I don't really understand it. Secondly, I'm a wrestler. You know, we put 60, 65 matches together a year since I was 9 years old. It drives me bonkers to only compete 3 times. So, I mean, you know, the old expression where the guy tries to sound tough, I'll fight anybody anytime. I will fight anybody at any time, and Joe Silva and Dana White will confirm that. Well, first off, I hope not, and secondly, yeah, he probably should. But, you know, as far as Anderson goes, you know, good for him. He doesn't want to fight anymore. So what? You know, I'd like to get to his spot someday. You know, again, I don't want to disparage what he's done. Good for him. Either way, he's at a point where he doesn't want to do this. He's faking injuries. He's making things up. He's telling the boss no. Good for him. I'd really like to be there myself. We're going to have to do something like that. They're going to have to put 2 new guys in, retire him, strip him, and let the new crew go fight for the belt. And yeah, I got nothing against Bisping being given his due.